What's up?
You are?
I am.
We in here.
I should have charged this up.
We in her. What's up, people? What's up? So
this is sharing to my page, and it should be sharing to the Hope Vibes page and the Hope Vibes YouTube.
Okay, cool. We everywhere. We live out here. Get a little closer into you.
Hey, everybody.
Okay, here we go.
How you doing?
What's poppin'?
Oh gosh, we don't be doing that.
Poppin'. We don't say that.
Who's in here? Who's in the room?
Look at her. She looking so beautiful over there.
Ready?
What?
What are you doing?
Daddy, see your beautiful face.
I think he just fell. Who's in the room?
Look at you. What's up?
Hey, Regina.
What's up, Patel?
Hey, Patel. Yeah, y'all drop some comments so we can see who's in the room.
Yeah.
I need a charger. How's you guys' day? Today for us, man, we were exhausted after last night. So we slept a lot this morning, and then we've been on the go nonstop since then. All right. So this is weird. Like, so for my page, it shows one person watching. On there, it shows 8.
Because it's not just your page.
I know. But it's just weird.
Okay, it's okay.
You need to close the door. Yes, we did need the rest. Like we got up, got EJ ready for school and got him there. Manny swam through the flood to take him to school.
Yeah.
And then we took a break.
What's up?
So let's just jump right in. Ooh, I found the cord.
Oh, she found the cord. Yes. So we're streaming. We're doing this StreamYard and we're doing Instagram Live because we want everybody to be able to chime in. If y'all have some questions, let us know. If you have really just questions, let us know what's up because we've gotten questions about our the first like really field test really of the Hope Tank yesterday, which was super dope. It was amazing. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
So let's just start there. Let's talk about what happened, how the night went.
Yeah.
And I have a few questions that came in my inbox that we can talk about.
Yeah.
And then we also we did a little video with one of the neighbors that we serve. He wanted to share about his experience.
Yeah.
And so we'll share that on here tonight too.
Yeah.
It's like a premiere.
Yeah.
I
think that's we're also gonna put that on the website and stuff like that. So if you miss it, then yeah, we already got one question here on Instagram that asks how many loads did we do first night.
So let's start with how the night went. Like
okay,
and then
we'll get to the questions. We'll get to the questions. But what's up, everybody on Instagram? What's good?
So we were out last night. We went uptown to one of the larger tent camp communities in Charlotte, and we got there around like 4:30.
Yeah.
Prior to getting there, at our house we filled up the Hope Tank with water, got all the supplies and stuff together, and then headed uptown.
So I will say this, that because this wasn't a full test. I mean, not like a full run. We only filled up halfway.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually fill the water tank up all the way. And the reason being is because it was just us. It was myself, you, EJ, and then 2 other guys that we had help with us. And so, we didn't go all the way, fill it up. So I wanted to put that out there.
So what's up, John Parker?
What's up?
The second.
JP.
So we went out we got uptown around 4:30, and y'all, we were out there for 5 solid hours.
5 hours, yeah.
5 hours. And it was good, but like straight up, it was the way you described it earlier today too. Our waiter at lunch is perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it was amazing. It was stressful. It was encouraging. It was sad.
It was hard.
Like, all of that, because we, like, very quickly when we got out there, we realized, okay, we should have did this with a full volunteer team. Like, it was a lot of work to try to handle all aspects of the night with just 5 people.
Yeah.
Technically 4.5, because the majority of the time EJ was sitting in the car watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, Netflix.
Yeah.
So, but it was really dope though. We were out there for 5 hours. When we got out there, it took us a while to get everything set up, because we had to do a little refresh in the bathroom, making sure everything was clean and sanitized. And then we had gotten the towels and stuff set up and situated. You had to turn on the generators, set the generators up first of all. So we had them on the back of a friend's trailer, and then we had to pull it off of there and set it up and get everything up and running.
Yeah.
And so that took a good...
It was like about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
30, 45 minutes to get everything set up right. Yeah.
And so that was a little bit stressful, because I know for me, I was like, okay, I want to get this moving. We already had some people that were waiting and were eager to, like, it was crazy. It was like, when they heard like you could wash your clothes.
Yeah, it was immediate. It was like people started telling other people, and people wanted to be the first ones there to do it. And so it was dope to see how quickly word of mouth spread. And then so people were pulling on us as we were actually trying to set up and stuff. And so it was that was a little bit stressful. Yeah.
So but I mean, overall things went really well. Like we had people sign in to use either they could do shower, laundry, or both.
Yeah.
We gave them the option, and they would give us just the first name. It could be their street name, it could be their real name, it could be a made up name, whatever. We are trying to be very intentional to keep track of how many showers and loads of laundry are happening as we get started with this launch.
Right.
Because it's easy to like just start moving and going, and then you don't have any solid data to track really the impact that it's having. And so that's kind of why we just collect their names. We don't collect any other information from them.
Right.
And so from there, like when it's their turn, we kind of escort them into the restroom area and show them where the dispensers are for the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash that's in there. And we give them a fresh set of towels to use, fresh floor mat in the bathroom to use. And in between every person, our team goes in and cleans and sanitizes the bathroom area, so that each person goes in there and has a fresh start.
Yeah.
In terms of the laundry side, we're still we'll be thinking through how to better perfect that process. It went well.
We have some ideas, but it definitely was.
But so same thing, a person signs in and they submit their clothes a reasonable amount. So like a person couldn't just bring all of their clothes in and wash it, like just enough to fit one load of clothes in, because we only have the 3 washers and dryers. And so I definitely, just from the experience last night, I'm like, we need more Hope tanks.
Oh yeah, yes.
Because I mean, we were out there for 5 hours, and in that 5 hours, we were only able to give 12 people loads of laundry, like do their loads of laundry.
Not 12 people, 12 loads. Oh no, 12 people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
There was 12 people.
12 people, yeah.
So we did 12 people's laundry, and then
8 showers.
Was it 8?
I think
8 or 10 showers.
Yeah.
8 or 10 showers.
Yeah.
And so it took so long because of the laundry aspect, which we were prepared for.
Right.
We've always known that it's going to take time to do laundry.
Yeah.
Each load of laundry took about 40 minutes total.
Yeah. So it takes about the quick cycles. That's what we're doing. We're just doing quick cycles. So quick cycles takes 25 to wash and 30 to dry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And so, the time component, like we always knew that it was going to take time to do laundry, and we were okay with that.
Yeah.
But it would be much better if we had multiple vehicles so that we could do more loads of laundry, because there were more people who wanted servicing, but
we ran out of water.
And time.
Because
it was like 9:30. By the time we packed up everything and actually was leaving, it was 9:30 at night.
Right.
And so if we had more vehicles, we could lower minimize that down to like 3 hours plus serve more people. Which would be really ideal.
Yeah. And with more volunteers, with volunteers, the showers could increase.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll actually be able to do more showers, because we had one person kind of doing the cleaning. And so we'll be able to get in, clean quicker, get more people in, and then more people can take showers. And so this Saturday, we're actually going to be doing another, we're doing our typical serve day on this Saturday at the women's shelter. And then we're going to be doing the Hope Tank afterwards. And this time we were at a location right by the tent communities uptown. And we'll still probably be somewhere near. We're going to be scouting out tomorrow to see exactly where. We probably won't be in the same spot, just so that we're still kind of testing out exactly where the best location. Yesterday was a really good, location, because the need was right there. And so it was really cool to be able to be right there in the midst of it. And people saw that, we were there and the need was great. And so that's actually a great spot. It's just, working through perfecting the process. Yeah.
Let me see. What's some other questions that was asked of me before?
I've got a question right. There's a couple. Oh no, this is comments. So a couple comments on Instagram is this one says, "Wow, fresh floor mats and cleaning in between. That's amazing. Appreciate that." Yeah. And then numbers will come.
Yeah. With that, we really want to make sure that especially with COVID, but even without COVID, you don't want to go in and take a shower where it's not clean.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so just for sanitary purposes, even prior to COVID, it's always been a plan to clean in between each usage. And so one system that we kind of even learned a lot about that from was our partners at Shower Up in Nashville. This time last year, we were actually there with them, shadowing how they handled their shower vehicles, and actually served with them.
They have 4.
Yeah.
They have 4 vehicles that have 3 shower units in them each, and so they have 12 altogether. And they're rolling.
Yeah.
It's like a system. It was amazing to see that.
And so that was pre-COVID, and so we just kind of model after that same pattern of making sure that we clean everything down between each person, and refresh whatever needs to be fresh in terms of if there's shampoo or conditioner or body wash that needs to be added, we have all the supplies there to do that.
Yeah.
Regina asked, will there be more water for Saturday? Yes, we will fill it up probably to, I believe we said 75%.
75%.
This time we did 50%.
Yeah.
And we'll have a certain number of loads of laundry that we will cap at. So we'll have a certain number of spots that people can sign up for laundry. That way we won't run into the issue that we did yesterday. Because literally when the water was out, that meant no more washing could happen, and it stopped in the middle. Well, at the end of someone's shower.
Yeah.
Which it worked out great because she was just finishing up, but we definitely don't want to have that happen in the
middle
future.
of the shower. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like this was like, again, the reason why we're having to cap the laundry is because I had to tell somebody we couldn't do their laundry, and I told them that we could.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, I felt really bad. Like, I was like, oh, bro, like, I'm sorry. I can't do your laundry because we ran out of water. And it was like, I hated that feeling. But I mean, he understood. And I told him we'll be back in the area and he'll be one of the first to get it. So.
And there's the challenge of time as well. Like that 5 hours, it went by kind of fast. I didn't really start to feel it until about 4 hours in, and I was like, oh shoot, I think I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah.
And so, we'll have to be mindful of the fact that while we do this full time, our volunteers do not. And so that'll be something we have to work through as well, just being mindful of the availability of volunteers and time frames. And so I don't know if that will look like, we've talked about this in the past, and I really wouldn't like to do it this way, but we've talked about doing shifts versus having volunteers do the whole time frame.
Yeah.
I don't know what y'all think. Would you volunteer for 4 to 5 hours, one setting?
Yeah. I mean,
I know some people would.
Yeah. But that, you think about that though, that's the low. I mean, like, if you count, cap it, but like, obviously if you have more water, then that's actually like more time potentially.
Yeah.
Unless you just cap the time. And that's the thing. We're still trying to figure out exactly what the best way we could do it.
We know Regina, she's down for whatever.
She down.
I started to text you yesterday and ask if you wanted to come with us, but it was so last minute. I was like, right. I'm not gonna do you like that.
So we got some questions on little Susie Q. She says,
oh, that's such a cute name.
I'm the Candy Cat from Factory, and we and we love what you do. We'd love to help volunteer. Of course, yeah. We're gonna be putting up more volunteer opportunities on the website. And right now it doesn't show that there's any more volunteer opportunities, but we haven't included Hope Tank, like the serve days with Hope Tank in it yet.
Yeah, it's crazy because so we had just our regular second Saturday serve days posted up on our volunteer system, and those are already completely filled.
Yeah.
Because we've limited the number of signups just to kind of accommodate for just keeping everybody safe with COVID and situations and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we still have the cap set to 30 volunteers per serving opportunity, just so we can try to help with social distancing and just keeping all that stuff in mind.
Yeah.
And so November's regular serve day and December's regular serve day is already full.
But there's going to be
we're going to be adding in at least 1 day per week.
Another serve day.
So be on the lookout for that. We'll let you know when we post those volunteer opportunities up. And just sign up fast is all I can tell you. We're really thankful that we never have a lack of volunteers. We never have.
You guys rock. Straight up.
We never have an issue of, oh man, well, we have volunteers available. If we put it out there,
they come, y'all coming through. All right. So another question was, how many of there was working last night? It was only 5 of us.
Yeah, it was only
insane. 5 of us. So
right. Let me tell you.
It was only 5 of us.
So we were out there after we started setting up, and it started to feel like, because I was doing sign-ins and helping them make sure we got all of our towels and washcloths set up. Me and EJ were putting in, and we should have did this prior to, but we weren't thinking. Putting in the shampoo, conditioner, and body wash in the dispensers.
Yeah, it was
going signing up people to also do laundry. Yeah. Trying to remember whose clothes belong to who, and then I was like, okay, we didn't do this right.
Yeah.
We should have brought some people with us. But I think in our heads we was like, oh, we're just gonna give a few showers and do a few loads, and ain't gonna be no big deal.
Yeah, but it turned out very different.
But we did it. Like, we didn't lose anybody's clothes.
Yeah.
Everybody got their stuff.
Yeah.
All the showers went really well.
Yeah.
But definitely it will go a lot smoother on Saturday. Because in my head at that night when I was supposed to be trying to go to sleep, I was thinking, okay, ideally, if I had, people in these different categories, how many people would I have needed in each category to make it run like super smooth and efficient? And like, I felt like 25, 30 people is like perfect, because it also allows for people to just be available to have conversations with people.
That's actually one of the biggest, there was some, there's just people that, as their clothes are being washed and stuff like that, they just wanted to have conversation, and it was good. It was really good conversation. It wasn't just like surface level conversation. It was like really good conversation, and we just need people to be out there and just engage.
Wanted to talk.
Yeah, engage. Yeah.
They wanted to have conversations. They wanted to share their story about like how they ended up in the situation that they're in.
Mm-hmm.
There were people that was open for prayer, and we're going to actually share one of their stories in just a second.
Yeah.
But like when I was having conversations with people, it just so happened to be that it was during a down moment where I wasn't having to sign up anybody at that time. And so I could give my full attention, almost full attention to them. But like at certain points, I couldn't have conversations with people.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be really important to just have people that your only assignment for that day is just to engage with people. Like, it may not even be necessarily that you're carrying the conversation, but you're just there available to listen, because people got things they want to say. So that was really cool. Angela White says, not a question, but thank you so much for doing the interview on Sunday with my daughter, Hillary. She recognized your voice while I was watching, and she wanted me to tell you she got an A on her paper. Good job.
Yeah,
Hillary she's a 7th grader, right? That was doing a school project, and she interviewed Manny for her school project on homelessness.
Yeah.
So very good, Hillary.
Yeah. So IG, there's a question. It's a not really a question, but I guess it is. It says, is the city able to provide water or a National Guard unit that can provide a portable water tank? I don't know. That's a great question.
Wait. Say that again?
Is the city able to provide water or a National Guard unit that can provide a portable water tank? I mean, that's a great idea. So
you got to hook up.
She might got a
connection.
So here's the thing that this goes into a little bit of how the Hope Tank is designed. So the Hope Tank has 2 300-gallon tanks, water tanks on it. So one is freshwater tank, one is black gray water tank. And so pretty much what happens is once you got fresh water in it, that gets pumped through, it gets drained and gets used in the showers in the bathroom, and then gets pumped into the black gray water tank. And so, if you have, and in order for us to, use more water than that, we have to dump out the black gray water. And so, if we did have a water unit come, we would have to get rid of the water that's in the tank somewhere in the city. And so that's where we're looking for water partners and places that we can actually dump the black and gray water. And that's just businesses and organizations that will allow us to get a city permit to do that. And that's a whole nother process. If you're interested in becoming a water partner, then just hit us up on Instagram or Facebook or our website. Yeah.
I want to show Ricky, Sharon, how can we show it on Instagram? I was going to
flip it and just go like this.
So let me pull this up real quick. I'll do it like that. I'm going to show you guys a quick interview that we did with one of our neighbors, our homeless neighbors, last night. And so I'm going to pull that up real quick.
While she's getting that, I'm going to answer a couple questions over here. Somebody asked, are there moms or kids that are in need of specific things? I mean, yeah. I mean, there was we didn't see any kids out there. I'm not saying that there's not any kids, but we didn't see any kids. And but we know that there's people out there that need all kinds of stuff. And so um somebody posted, y'all, I'm excited to see the whole tank up and running. So incredible. Appreciate that. Somebody else mentioned I was in the guard, but my contract has ended. I could reach out though if that would be helpful. I'm not sure. I mean, we have to think through that and figure out. All right, she's getting it together. Let's see what we can do.
So I think I need to do it this way because it shows up and then it runs away. I wonder if I do it like this.
Y'all want to see me? I'm all up in y'all face, I'm trying to get it so y'all can see what she's about to play. This video, is it doing it?
Let's see. Okay, well, I'll do it like this then.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's so weird.
All right, so I'm about to turn the screen so y'all can see.
All right. Ah, this is like, okay, right here.
She's trying to get it so y'all see the crazy messy room.
How do I don't like
you
how
need to just do the screen. You just need to share the screen, share the tab.
That's what I was trying to do, but it just didn't seem like it was doing right. Okay, let's take this off real quick. And let's take this off real quick. Let's simplify. Let's stop that. And then
application window. There it is. There it is.
It wasn't there before.
Okay. There we go.
Yay. We did it.
I'm gonna get y'all closer. Oops.
All right, here we go.
This is your first time using the Hope Tank, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What was that like for you?
Oh, I love it. It was a great experience. You know, I got off of work today, and without this support right here, I wouldn't be able to keep my hygiene up. I wouldn't be able to wash my clothes because I don't have that much money.
Yeah.
So it was a blessing. It was a blessing that this system was in place to help us that's in need. Because we definitely need more things like this. Because people is hurting out here. And it's a lot of people that, see, you got homeless people, and then you have bums. Bums want to be out here. But then you have people like me that have a job, work, and don't have a home.
Yeah.
And that's it. I'm forced to be out here under this situation through the coronavirus, and the truck like this help us out a whole lot. I'm really lost for words how much it's a blessing to me. And I appreciate the love. And I wish it was more programs to help us out here because we need it.
Yeah.
We need it. We need it bad.
Yeah. And we're going to do what we can to help. And so you'll see us back out here again. We're going to start off with just 1 day a week, and then we're going to just teach more and more.
Okay.
And we're still trying to raise more money to be able to be out here like every day. So we're glad that it was at least helpful to you just a little bit.
You know, I hope somebody that have money do the right thing to fund programs like this. To shove out a whole lot of money.
Yeah.
Not no little bit.
Yeah.
They need to shove it out to where this can be in place every day.
Yeah.
That means people like you even can have better jobs. And that's helping the economy.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about the economy and all of this, programs like this will help the economy and stuff.
Yeah.
And people they don't understand that. I just seen that.
For real?
Yeah, for real. It was a big one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, serious.
I've never seen one in person.
Well, Yeah, he just ran over there. But
Okay, well, I think we good.
yeah, we good. We good after I
Thank you so much.
So
Yo, yeah, that was the homie. Hopefully, you guys were able to hear exactly what was going on and what he said. I do want to mention. I mean, at the end, the way it ended, he said that he saw a rat go by, and I will 100% confirm. Before we left, I saw 2 rats, and these joints, the body of the rat was like this. So, and with the tail, it was like, can you get in the frame? It was like this, like. So, and this is, and I saw 2 rats go in this, like right into somebody's tent. So I'm telling y'all, like the tent area in that's uptown is not like you going camping tent kind of stuff. It's like people are living in areas where rats are. Like I ain't never seen a rat in person. Like I've seen rats on TV and videos and stuff like that, but like to actually see 2 rats go by was like shocking. And the fact that people are living in tents where rats are is like, yo, what? How is this even possible?
like I saw when he looked back behind me, and I thought I thought a person was like rolling up on me the way he looked. And so when I looked back, I didn't see anybody. And he was like, no, it was a rat. And I was like,
yeah,
for real? Like,
yeah.
I'm almost kind of glad I didn't see it, because I probably would have I would have ruined the video. I was screaming. But like, that's like real life for them.
Yeah.
And
yeah. And so, I mean, tell them a little bit about his story if they didn't clearly hear it. But
so, well, he didn't share much of it on that video, but he's been on the streets for about 3 years, on and off. There was a period of time within the 3 years where he was staying with a friend, and the friend got mad with him and put him out. And he shared, though, just how hard it was to be living out on the streets while working 40 hours a week. He works in maintenance for McDonald's, and on the west side of Charlotte. And he was just saying how he, like that day, he had actually broke down at work talking to one of his managers because he was so exhausted because he didn't get much sleep the night before. And he said that he didn't get sleep because there's been a lot of fights and stuff that have been going on recently, and just people are oftentimes just really riled up late at night. And so he has to wait till all of it dies down in order to feel safe enough to go to sleep at night. And so last night was one of those nights that he didn't get any sleep. And so he broke down a couple of times while he was talking with me, just sharing how, like, just the struggle of trying to do what's right, trying to do what he can to like better his life, and find some sense of stability. And it's just like, what more can I do? Is kind of how he felt. And he, even shared about, even in terms of his walk with God, like praying and asking God to help him. And he kind of felt like, he, would look around and see how God was answering the prayers of so many others, but not answering his prayer. And I could relate to that, because I feel like that sometimes myself. And so, we was sitting out there crying together. Like I was doing good until me and him were talking for a while. And I don't know, I got a chance to pray with him last night, and I don't know, like I felt like I don't know, just where I've been personally, I felt like my prayers for him might work a little bit better than it do for me. But like it was a very powerful moment. And it was a reminder to me. And I reminded him, it's like, I don't know why it seems like God answers some prayers, and then some just seem like it just kind of is like, it's reaching him, but it don't seem like anything is happening. But I encourage him to, don't stop praying, don't stop believing, even if you can't see it yet. And even taking that in for myself. So yeah, it's, it is not easy out there, we even, while we were out there, we had one time the police rolled up, and I got a little nervous. I was like, oh shoot, did we do something wrong? We about to get in trouble. Because it was like 2 police officers and another lady that I didn't know if she was a detective or what. And they came out the car, and so I
It
was
wasn't
like,
detective, it was DSS.
well, at the time
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I knew afterwards. And so I told EJ, I said, go get your daddy. I need some support. But they were actually out there. It was the 2 officers and a DSS representative, because they had heard that there was a baby out there in the tent camps. And I was like, I don't know nothing, because I didn't know nothing. I hadn't seen any kids out there while we were there. But the reality is sometimes there are children that are out sleeping on the streets.
Yeah.
It's very, very real.
Very real. Yeah.
And the other interesting thing is, like, all the people I talked to, all of them had jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
All of them. Like one lady we talked to, she was the last person to get a shower.
First off, she had
talk about her.
She had one of the best attitudes. Like,
she did. She was
super encouraging. Like, I don't know. She just was she was really just easy to talk to, and she was one that she was open about her experience, about how she got there and the struggles that she was having, and it was again, it was just amazing to me how somebody who's out on she's only been out for maybe about 6-7 months, and but she just was encouraged that we were out there, that she was able to wash her clothes and take a shower. But yeah, she just had a great attitude.
Yeah, she shared a little bit how she, at one point this year, she did have a home that she had gotten through Urban Ministries. But the spot like had tons and tons of black mold.
Yeah.
And she was told by other people who had had interactions through the system, like, don't complain about it, because if you do, they're gonna put you out, and they're not gonna like.
So this is what she told us. So we don't know if it's true or not. So this is what she said. So she stayed there as long as she could. She tried to clean it up herself. She got sick though.
But got really, really sick, because that's what black mold does. It makes you sick when it's like a whole lot. And so she ended up putting in a request for it to be taken care of, and then got put out. And so now she's back on the streets, but working a full-time job.
Yeah.
Like, she walks to work every day, and just making it work. But again, like, such a positive like disposition, very pleasant, very open to like talking and sharing. And she was so funny, because when she went into the restroom area, she was like, oh my gosh, this is like, I feel like I'm in a hotel. Like, I don't want to mess anything up. And like, even after she finished, she was trying to clean up stuff, and we were telling her, like, you don't have to do that. We're going to take care of it. We clean up after every person that uses, so that is fresh for the next person. And she was like, okay, but my shoes had mud on it, and because I had to walk through the mud to come down here to come home. And it's like, it's okay. Like, but she was just so thankful just to be in an environment like that. And I shared with her, like, we designed it that way intentionally, because we wanted people who would be using these spaces to have a moment of feeling like they're at home.
Yeah.
And so when she continued to share, I was like, okay, I feel like we accomplished that with that.
Well, then that's what the guy that you guys saw the interview of, he mentioned that too. He was like, man, I didn't want to get out of the shower. Like, I felt like I was at home. And he was like, but I had to remember other people needed to take showers too. But he was like, man, that shower was life. That shower it gave me so much energy. I was like, that's it, man. Like, that's exactly the plan. Was to create something that not only obviously met a physical need as far as taking a shower, but there's something else in there, and it's just hope. It's just it's the whole thing of just feeling like that value, that self-worth. Like, it's that's priceless. Like, you can't just you know.
And I know some people probably feel like, you know, when you look at the pictures, like, oh, that's over the top. Like, did y'all really need a mural in the bathroom area? Did you really need custom art? Shout out to Frankie Zombie.
Shout out.
Did you really need, like, you know, this wood ceiling and, like, you know, whatever. And it's like, yes, we needed all of that. Because we wanted people to, like, we wanted it to be an experience. It's more than just a shower. Like, we wanted people to feel valued, to feel significant, to feel cared for and loved. And so every detail was very intentional. Like, even down to the art, it was like, okay, what message can be given that will really speak to the people that will be using these spaces? And so, that was really important. I think there was a question somebody asked. Gosh, I lost it.
Oh, here's this one. I'll put this up there.
Angela White says, do you guys have a list of items you need for the Hope Tank? Detergent, cleaning supplies, towels, etc. Yes. So the things that we most need right now for the Hope Tank is body wash, shampoo, conditioner,
towels,
white towels.
White, yeah. So yeah, you can talk about the white.
I'll talk about it a second. White towels, toilet paper, hand soap, laundry detergent, and that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to plug your phone up, sir.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have a plug thingy. So we're doing white towels. Originally I wanted, like, I don't know, I just got a thing for black. I like black towels, but he made a good point, like, just in terms of cleaning the towels, to be able to visibly see, hey, these have been cleaned.
Yeah.
So we do all white towels. And listen, like, if you want to order some towels, like,
are those on our list?
I believe they're on our Amazon list.
Is there a separate Hope Tank list, or is it just specific, all one list? We need to make, if we don't already have it, then we'll make a Hope Tank list and you guys can find it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Amazon.
We'll do an Amazon list, and we're working with Starbucks. They're going to be helping us set up some permanent drop-off locations, because we work out of our house, and so
that's to that question.
Yeah, and so
very soon.
Typically, like, people can bring items to serve day, or we schedule appointments for people to meet us at our storage unit to drop off items. But in the very near future, you will probably be able to drop off items at one of 4 Starbucks. So we're going to get a Starbucks location on every side of Charlotte, so that we can have easy drop off locations.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing the white towels. And guys, like, if you buy towels, don't get, like, the super cheap thin that feel like nothing and it will easily tear apart.
We want to be able to keep these towels for a while and not have to repurchase them, because again. And
we want it to feel good.
That's
scratching your skin. It's like, oh God,
like,
that
the whole
hurts.
thing is this, this is not just like whatever we can do. Like, we can, if it's not good for you, then it's not going to be good for them, because they are us. We're individuals, we're people. If we like something that feels good on our skin, they like something that feels good on their skin. Just because they don't have a home, don't mean they just can get, like, leftovers or trash or anything. It's like, no.
Yolanda. we can hook up.
Yeah. So someone asked, it doesn't need to be a special kind of toilet paper. No, it can
soft.
Be soft.
Again.
Go ahead.
How do I nicely say this?
We don't want ripped booties.
Manny.
What? I mean, we don't need toilet paper that's gonna rip somebody's behind. I'm saying, though, that's a whole nother issue. We don't want to be creating issues out here.
Oh my gosh!
I'm just saying, we don't want to be creating issues.
Pray for my
so
husband.
yes, we can just regular toilet paper, soft toilet paper. I'm just saying, though, that's a great question. It doesn't necessarily have to be like the RV toilet paper, but because we have really good these things called macerators.
Yeah, tell how that works.
Yeah, so inside of the Hope tank, the what actually like really creates the like this really dope house feel is the fact that we have these things called Macerator Pumps, which shout out to Sandy Flow USA. They actually donated 3 pumps for us for the Hope tank, and they pretty much pump out all of the wastewater, and it has these kind of blades and chopping units inside of these pumps. So it pulverizes any kind of materials that comes inside of it. Yeah, any kind of materials that comes inside of it, and that pumps it, and so it makes everything liquid. And so it's really cool. It's really cool. Yeah. Hey, she knows. You know, we're not trying to have no. I'm just saying though. So that's a great question about the toilet paper. It doesn't have to be it don't have to be special. It could be just the same stuff that's at your house. So
yeah. And we'll put a list like that together and make it available online.
Yeah.
So those are the main things that we need.
And that'll be everything will be on the website under the Hope Tank tab. So the Hope Tank tab will have everything that you would need to know about the Hope Tank. So
we'll share it on social media as well. Let me see. I had some other questions. We answered that. No, we did that. We
on TikTok too. I just made TikTok. We on TikTok. I don't know if anybody else is on TikTok, but
I thought TikTok was banned.
I mean, well, it's not, and so y'all let's make the Hope Tank go viral. So that's the goal.
That is something like
that's what I'm trying to do.
A lot of you guys have done a really great job of sharing and liking. Keep that going. What somebody told me, they were like, we need to start sharing it on like some of the other like really big groups like Shade Rooms, sending it to Ellen. I don't know. Y'all just keep sharing, and hopefully we can get some more resources to like add days and add more Hope Tanks, because like literally like we already knew from jump that one vehicle was not going to be enough. Like we said, in Nashville, Shower Up has 4 trucks for a total of 12 showers.
But that's just in Nashville, and they have 2 others in other cities.
But so just for Nashville though,
there's
12 showers.
Yeah.
And they have way less homeless neighbors.
Well, that was back then. I don't know what it is now. So
yeah, but just like they probably increased, we drastically increased. Like the last numbers I've seen for Charlotte was over 3,000 known homeless neighbors right now in Charlotte, Mecklenburg. Whereas when we went to Nashville last year, I think it was more around like 1,500.
Mm-hmm.
So we've like doubled in known numbers.
Yeah.
Yes, Trina Global. Yes. Drop off dates. As I was saying before, we're working with Starbucks to get some permanent drop off locations so that you can bring stuff anytime, and we'll just collect it on a weekly basis. Until then, and that'll probably be coming into effect like really soon, like in the next week or 2.
Yeah.
Until then, if you have stuff that you want to donate, I'm thinking we're just going to pick a day and
drop off at the storage unit.
Yeah, so probably like on a Friday.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Not this week. Like next Friday. Next Friday sounds good. So if you have stuff that you wanted to drop off, just send us a message and we'll coordinate. We'll try to like just coordinate for people to drive through at the storage unit and drop it all off at one time, so that we don't have to. Typically what we've been doing is just like
linking up with folks,
arranging one by one when there's not like some special event where people can bring it to. But that is becoming more and more challenging for us to do that.
Yeah.
Given everything else going on with our schedule. So that's that.
Yeah.
Any other questions? I'm trying to think, is there something else I was going to share? I said that really fast.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was kind of dope.
Pretty impressive. So some of you, let's see, if we shop on Amazon, do you have a store? You can have a store.
We got a list,
We do have a list.
and we're on Amazon Smile. So like if you shop through
Yes.
us, then we get a percentage back.
Yes, we do have Amazon Smile. We'll work on the Amazon stuff, or we'll get somebody to work on it for us, or you can volunteer to work on it for us. You're too busy. We'll find somebody to work on it for us. And we'll post it on social media when it's up. But we do have we are set up on Amazon, so if you purchase something for us, it will come directly to us.
What's up, Brian?
And we can still set up for it to go directly to the storage unit too.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I know a lot of you have still been wanting to see the Hope Tank in person. And so we're still working on some more opportunities for people to tour the tank. That's what I called it.
I mean, that's dope.
Tour the tank.
That's dope.
We've got some cool new partnerships that are on the horizon that are planning to do some like drive-through events. And so keep your eyes open for that. And like if you're praying, people be praying for the Hope Tank.
Yeah.
Because it's a great opportunity for people to just have a fresh start. And so yeah.
That's good. Yeah. Any other questions, concerns, ideas? If not, we've been on for an hour.
You're the tank and towards the tank and bring supplies. Yes. We definitely, so we are partnering with Percentile Coffee and Creamery in Concord, and we're planning some events with them, both to tour the tank, and we'll be planning with them a fundraising event. And I must say they have some great coffee and desserts there. We have some new church partnerships that are on the horizon that I won't put out publicly yet. But there's some exciting stuff coming with that. And so yeah, and we're trying to hopefully one of the things that I wanted to do is I want to do a tour the tank opportunity at Camp North End. So possibly that will be coming soon, so you still get a chance to see it. Brian says, how can we know where and when it will be? Somewhere to share with a homeless friend.
So we're still working on that scheduling, like still working on exactly days and times when we'll be out. Like we want to be able to have a set day and a time that's the time that we show up every time. And so we're still working on the best day and time for that. Once we have that, it's going to be on the website, and we'll make schedule and locations available online. And so until then, you kind of got to just kind of follow us so you can keep up to where we're going to be at. But like this Saturday, we're going to be uptown probably around 11:30, 12 o'clock, right? 12 o'clock.
Well, our serve day is at 10.
Yeah,
so we start off at the women's shelter at 10, and then we'll be going to the next
so it'll probably
location.
be like around 12 o'clock.
Yeah, but I don't want to give people two different times.
Yeah, so I would say 11:30, 12 o'clock. So sometimes around we'll be.
Oh, you mean in terms of his question?
Yeah.
Got you. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and with that, in terms of volunteer opportunities, if you've signed up to participate in an upcoming serve day, make sure you don't have COVID. And if you have COVID or you've recently had COVID or you've been exposed to someone who has COVID,
you can chill. We appreciate you though. We appreciate your willingness to come out and stuff. But
just wait 2 weeks or more before you come out. Yeah. Just because we want to keep everyone safe, both the people that we serve and the volunteers. I know many of you are eager to come out and to be a part of this work.
Yeah.
But we want to keep everybody safe.
Well, just imagine this too, for the volunteers, obviously we don't want anybody to get COVID. At the same time, if a person who is a volunteer, say ends up getting COVID, well, they can probably quarantine at home. If
Right.
one of our homeless neighbors get COVID, that's a whole nother set of issues that they run into.
Yeah.
And so it's like really, really like not just like, oh, just looking out for yourself, like for like look out and think all the way through. Like we do not want any of our homeless neighbors to get COVID at all, because that's a whole nother set of issues that we don't want to have to put them through.
Yeah.
So
and like I said, there's going to be lots of opportunities to serve. So even if you can't serve right now, for one, if you haven't already signed up for the ones that's listed on the website, they're already full. But we're going to be adding at least one day a week for the Hope Tank. And so we're going to need help. Like I was telling you at the beginning, like it's too much just for a team of 4 or 5 to really make it function smoothly. And so there'll be plenty of opportunities to get out and serve, but just do it when you're healthy.
Yeah.
So that we keep everybody healthy. Otherwise, we have to tell you gotta go home. Masks are required.
Yes.
By the way, I know some people have significant frustrations with the mask. Some people think that the masks don't mean anything, don't work, but we are wearing masks at our serve days. And so come equipped with that. We will have some extra ones just in case. We'll also have gloves, but just be prepared. If you have signed up, yeah. If you would like to donate, please go to hopevibes.org/donate. It takes resources to do what we do. And as you can see, we are not people who are just talking about the issues and talking about what needs to be done. We're actually putting action behind it. And so we really appreciate from our crown sponsors who've given up to $50,000 on down to the little kid at the elementary school down the street that donated $2 when we went to speak at the school one day. Like all of it matters.
Yes.
And
all
so
of these matter.
like it's all a part of it. And so like we encourage you guys to support through giving. So hopevibes.org. There's also really dope merch on the website, and we're coming out with new stuff soon, thinking about some different membership opportunities so that you get new merch on a regular.
They just ship to your house. You don't have to do nothing. You just, I got a new Hope Vibe shirt. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because we are always coming out with new stuff. A lot of people like this hoodie I've been rocking. It's not available on the website. Sorry. Blame it on him. But yeah, there's lots of really cool stuff there. And all of that goes towards supporting the mission. So
we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Peace.
That's so such a cold closing.
It's not. We appreciate them. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys.
That's it. I don't think there's anything else to share, even though I really like talking to you guys, but we will not belabor the hour. That's how you say the church. We will not belabor the hour.
I have no idea what that means.
We will not belabor the hour. Okay. So good night, everybody. Thank you again for hanging out with us tonight. Be sure to share this video. As we're doing more and more posts. Share the post, like the post, comment on the post, help us get traction and spread awareness about the work that we're doing. And we really appreciate you guys. Okay. Bye. See you. Peace. Bye.